guys, it's me, Talia Arisa Gibson. You can call me Tag for short, and welcome to my channel. So I want to get right into this video because it is very impromptu. It wasn't a video that I planned to do, but I am working right now, hence the get up, because I have to do Zoom meetings, because we can't go into work. I actually work for a school district as an instructional coach, which means that I am a teacher, trainer, teacher, motivator. I work with teachers to help them get better, basically. And I'm a former teacher myself. I taught for 10 years. And this is, so, we're in my eyes keep running, goodness. So we're working from home. But I wanted to stop and make this video because I believe that it's important. Because I stopped for a moment to watch BLove's video with her son Darius. And they were addressing people's comments and attitude toward her having a Cameo and charging $100 for shout outs and things like that. So I wanted to say, and I think I'll title this video, Did BLove Scam Me? Because I think that's the narrative that's being portrayed or passed around, is that she's a scammer. She's just all about money and she wants our money and she doesn't care that we're in the middle of a pandemic and all of that. That's what's kind of being put in the air on YouTube. And so I wanted to answer that question. Did BLove scam me? So I'm going to answer it in a couple of ways. So first I'm going to just answer it. So my answer to that question is no. H-E-double-L, no. She did not scam me. So why did I pay $100 for a shout out, right? I'll kind of give you some background. A couple of months ago, I was talking to one of my best friends. She lives in Las Vegas, and I used to live in Las Vegas for 9 years, Las Vegas, Nevada. And she still lives there. And so when I talk to her, I usually talk to her for a long time because we don't talk every day. So we can be on the phone for like 2 hours. I think the other night it was 3 hours, 3.5 hours. But anyways, she's very like entrepreneurial mindset. Like she has that kind of mindset and she's always looking for her next hustle and what she's going to do and work on. And I love that about her. And we were talking and I told her that I really want to do a YouTube channel, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to focus on that YouTube channel. So, oh, look, I have my coffee cup too. But this is actually, I was drinking tea and it's gone. It was some green ginger tea. But I digress, like always. I get off topic. So I was telling her I wanted to do a YouTube channel. This was a couple months ago, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to focus on. But I did know that I wanted it to be positive. And a part of my YouTube channel is my music because I do sing, I do write, and I do sing and perform in the Dallas area as a local artist, independent artist. So that's part of it. That's a part of it. So when I put out music videos and things like that, I do want them to be on that page. That's a part of it, but that's not all of who I am. I also wanted to address like just being a single 30-something woman with a career and the struggles of dating and the power of friendship and thinking about I can't talk, thinking about motherhood and all of those things. So I want to address that with women. So that'll show up on my channel. I believe that's going to come. But I also wanted to do some mukbangs because I find them to be enjoyable to sit, eat, and, like even talk a bit. And I find it to be entertaining. And I think I just always want to bring some positivity. So I had that conversation with her, but I didn't do it. It was just a conversation. And she was like, you should do it. And so I told her about BLove because BLove was actually the first Black female that I saw on YouTube doing mukbangs. And I just came across her randomly, not even looking. I didn't even know what a mukbang was. I found out about mukbangs from watching her channel. And then from her, I actually started watching other ones because she would say people's names. And so I would go check out their channel. So it actually made me go follow some other people. So I paid $100 because I see what she's trying to do, and I don't see anything wrong with it. As someone who wanted to get into YouTube, I had started posting some videos. I had watched another video by BLove, and she said, I'm kind of paraphrasing, but she said, if you've been thinking about being on YouTube, this is the time to do it now. While we're all stuck in the house, this is the time to do it, right? So I heard her say that, and I listened, and I decided to go ahead and do my first video. And that video, I had on the hat, and I had my little bitty small seafood boil with a lobster tail and some snow crab, and I think I had corn and maybe egg. And I did my first video. And we'll talk about that a little bit here in a moment too. So I did my first video. So I took a step. And then I was like talking to my best friend again about like, how can I grow my channel? And so like probably a couple days later, she sent me a message, and it's a video of this one guy. I can't think of his name right now, but he was telling you how to get to 1,000 subscribers and like what you need to do. And then in that video, he mentioned that he had another one of how to get to 100 subscribers. Now, mind you, I only had like 50 something, maybe like 52 subscribers. So I went and watched his video about how to get to 100 subscribers. So then I always watch BLove. So and usually like it's just whatever time of day where I'm available to sit and watch it, I'll watch it. And I usually watch it on my TV, not so much on my phone. So you don't see me commenting or like liking a lot, but I do watch her every day pretty much, unless I have to do something else and I can't watch it. But she's like a TV show for me. Like I watch her every day, like I would any other TV show that I like. And so when I was watching her, I saw that she did some shout outs, and she said that she had a Cameo. And I never knew what a Cameo was, never heard of it. So I was curious. So I went on Cameo and I looked to see what it was about. And I saw that it was $100. And I was like, whew, do I want to spend $100? Because I could use that to buy some new equipment. Because I also do music. So I've been buying, like I bought new speakers, new monitors. I bought a new microphone. So I can, new microphone so I can record my music. So I could use that $100. I could use it. I need a Mac. I really need a Mac computer. And you know, Mac computers are expensive. And so I could use that $100 to save towards getting the Mac that I want. So I thought about those things. But I also thought about the fact that I have $100 that I can spare. It wasn't from bills. It wasn't going to hurt my pockets to spend it. And some of you may not have that $100 right now, and that's understandable. And there might have been times where I didn't have it right then. But for her to mention that she had a Cameo and I had the $100, it wasn't going to hurt my pockets. I still would have money for groceries. I still could pay the things I needed to pay. I still had money that I could save. I, as an adult grown woman, decided to go ahead and do it because I had been saying that I want to do YouTube and I want to do it to a point where I can eventually get monetized and do it as another job. Like I really want to have several streams of income. I'm an instructional coach and I get paid a salary through my school district, and I get paid pretty well. I get paid a lot more than I did as a teacher. So I'm not rich. Like I just live a regular, normal life. I have student loans. Like I'm not like flooding with money. But I also teach for a company called Q Kids online with Chinese kids. That's another income for me. And it's part-time. So, you know, the check could be this and could be that. It's not like my major income. I do music, so people can buy my music on iTunes and they can stream it on Spotify. I am registered with BMI, so if I do a live show, I can book it on BMI or put it on BMI and actually get paid royalty and things like that. So that's another stream of income, but that's not like I'm not famous, so music isn't reliable. Like you could get a good check if you get a lot of streams or a lot of people buying your album, but you may have like months and months where nobody buys anything, so you don't get paid from that. So that's a third stream of income, but it's not reliable. So I like YouTube and I like talking to you all. I like being on camera. I do. I think it's a part of just me. So, and for someone who was voted most quietest in high school, it's unexpected, but I really like to do it, just like I like to sing and I like to speak, and all of that. So I digress again. Gosh, stay on topic, Talia. But what I'm trying to say is I consciously decided to pay that money. So I did not get scammed. I don't feel like she's only doing this for money. She's actually going over and beyond. And I'm going to say this. When I filled out the information for my Cameo, there's different options. And the one that I chose was that I wanted a pep talk because I'm trying to get going with this YouTube. And I want to stay encouraged because I feel like my numbers, I feel like people will be like, oh, that's great, Talia, you're doing YouTube. But then they don't go click subscribe or they don't go view it. They just say, oh, that's great. And then they want to wait till like someone's well known and then, oh, I know you. That's when they want to support you. And I just felt a little discouraged because I'm like, I didn't feel like I was growing. Like I said, I only had like 50 something subscribers. And so I was like, I want a pep talk from her. Now, she went over and beyond. So she sends you a video. So she sent me a video. And now this is the thing. I messed up. I forgot to put my YouTube channel name when I sent out for her to do a Cameo for me. So she wasn't able to view my YouTube page to look at it and see what I needed to improve on. She wasn't able to do it because I forgot to put my YouTube channel name. So what she still did was like pretty much like a 9-minute video, which is long. She did about a 9-minute video, 8 or 9 minute video. And she broke it down what I needed to do to improve, even though she didn't see my channel. It was just the things that she knew from her experience that could grow a channel. And I was listening and really in tune to what she was saying. And she took the time to do that and she didn't have to for that long. So then she said, I'm going to send out this video and then she said, we can go from there. So I heard that and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to make sure she knows what my YouTube name is. So I went on her Instagram and sent her a DM. I was all up in the DM and I sent her a message and I said, BLove, it's me, Tag. Like I apologize. I forgot to give you my YouTube channel name, but here it is. It was a short message I sent her. She did not respond, but mind you, within I don't even want to say it was an hour. It might have been an hour, but just within an hour, she had shared my first video, my first mukbang that I did, the one where I had the hat and the small seafood boil with my one lobster tail. She had shared it on her community post. I started getting views and I started getting comments from people saying, keep it up and I like what you're doing. And I got some more subscribers. So if you're curious, like what exactly she did for me. So if you see here, I have 83 subscribers now. Now you might say that's not enough, but I was celebrating these 83 subscribers. Guys, I had like 52 subscribers. I went from 52 to 83 after BLove shared my video. So this showed me that I can grow. So it's motivation. So you might say, oh, that's 83. She has millions of followers. From 52 to 83, that's growth. And as a teacher, I always told my students, we focus on growth in this classroom. So if you had a 60 on that test and the next time you got a 65 on the test, I'm going to be so happy because you grew. So that's what I needed. I needed the motivation. I needed the pep talk. So I'm going to show you the video because I want you to see the video I'm not going to play the video, but I want to show you. I had 100, let's see. I had 100, maybe 101 views on this video before BLove shared it. It was the very first mukbang video that I had stepped out to do before I even knew that she was going to do a Cameo or that Cameo even existed. So this is the video here. And I'm not going to play it, but I want to show you. Look how many views this video has now. 1,859 views. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? So I'm not someone who cusses a lot. Like every now and then if something falls like randomly or like I get mad, you might hear like one just pop out. But I really want to cuss somebody out because y'all are being ridiculous. Not gonna do it and not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep love and positivity in the air and pray for y'all. So when people say, is she scamming people and they're getting onto her, like, that's horrible. Like when someone has a pure heart and they're really trying to do something to help people and they're getting bombarded by people like me that are Black people that should be saying, keep it up, BLove, congratulations, BLove, we're proud of you, BLove, for setting a mark or for being a positive example of being able to make it on a platform where people might even take it as a joke, but for her to really make it into a career. Like, it's really sad that there are people doing that. So I felt that I felt like my inner me was forcing me to make this video because it's wrong. And I appreciate what she did. And for her to actually, even though I messed up and forgot to put my name, for her to still, when I sent her a message to post my video, and then not only that, she actually subscribed to my channel. For her to do that, and you guys want to come at her like that, it was making me teary-eyed watching her because I could see the frustration in her eyes. But it's not even frustration just in her eyes. I see like disappointed, like a little bit, like it just made me so mad because I was so excited. And you guys are taking away the excitement of someone who paid money for her to give me a cameo. So I was so excited, and I appreciate you, BLove, for taking the time to do that for me. You did not have to. I look forward to my shout out on your page, and just keep it up. And those who are being so discouraging, like, go kick rocks. Like, go sit in your house and be miserable because you're just sitting behind your camera and you're being bullies. And you wouldn't say it to someone's face. You're doing it because you're behind a camera, which is really sad. And it shows that you really have no confidence in yourself, because mean people, well, I should say it this way, hurt people hurt people. If you're really in tune with who you are as an individual, you don't have time to go on someone's channel, someone's video, and post mean comments. You don't have time for it. You should be busy yourself, so you don't have time for that. So I'm taking a moment from my work where I'm supposed to be checking teachers' documentation to make this video because I felt like it was worth it, and I feel like BLove is worth it, and I appreciate you for what you've done, and haters gonna hate. Love you, BLove. Hang in there. Bye.